welcome to my live stream. Today I will be talking about securities in Angular JS. Hi, my name is Ryan and this is my third or fourth live stream. So for topic for today is security. This topic describes Angular's built-in protections against common web application vulnerabilities and attacks such as cross-site scripting. It doesn't cover application level security such as authentication and authorization, but it for more information about attacks and mitigating described below, see the Open Web Application Security Project or WASP guide. You can run live examples, download examples in Starkblitz and download and code from there and see. Reporting vulnerabilities in your Angular project. Angular is a part of Google open source software vulnerability rewards program. For vulnerabilities in Angular, please submit your report at bughunters.google.com. Best practices: keep current with the latest Angular library release. The Angular library gets regular updates, and these updates might fix security defects discovered in previous versions. Check the changelog for security release updates. Don't alter your code of Angular. Private customized version of Angular tend to fall behind the current version and might not include important security fixes and enhancements. Instead, share your Angular improvements with community and make a pull request. Avoid Angular APIs marked in documentation as security risk. For more examples, see the trusting safe values. Preventing cross-site scripting XSS. Cross-site scripting enables attackers to inject malicious code in the web page, such as code that then or example steal users and login data for performance action that impersonate the user. This one is one of the most common attacks on the web. To block XSS attacks, you must prevent malicious code from entering DOM. For example, if attackers can trick into inserting a script tag in the DOM, they can run arbitrary code on your website. The attack isn't limited to script tags. Many elements and properties in the DOM allow code execution. For example, an image alt equal to on error equal to and href JavaScript. If attackers control data entered the DOM expect security vulnerabilities. Angular cross-site scripting security model to systematically block XSS bugs. Angular treats all values as untrusted by default. When a value is inserted into the DOM from a template binding or an interpolation, Angular sanitizes and escapes untrusty values. If a value has already sanitized outside Angular and is considered safe, communicate this to Angular by marking the value as trusted. Unlike values to be used for rendering, Angular templates are considered trusted by default and should be treated as executable code. Never create template by concatenating user input and template syntax. By doing this, you enable attackers to inject arbitrary code. To prevent these vulnerabilities, always use the default ahead of time template compiler in production deployment. An extra layer of protection can be provided through use of content security policy and trust type. Sanitization and security context, HTML style, URL, resource URL, etc. Sanitization example, you have binding inner HTML, bound values, etc. Direct use of DOM APIs and explicit sanitization called trust safe values. To mark a value as trusted, inject DOM sanitizer and call one of the following methods: bypass security trust HTML, script style URL or resource URL. Then we have content secure policies. Content secure policies is defined in-depth technique to prevent excesses. Configure a server to an appropriate policy. Then we have enforce trust. Use the AOT template compiler. HTTP level vulnerabilities as well. Cross-site. Auditing Angular application. Applications must follow the same security principle as regular web application and must be audited as such. Angular specific APIs that should be audited in such as bypass security trust method are marked in document as security sensitive. Next we have accessibility. Accessibility in Angular. The web is used by a variety of people including those who are visual or motor impaired. Accessibility attributes are as follows. And yeah, that's it for today. Next time we'll cover keeping up to date property, property building best practices, etc. Thank you for joining in. Bye.